Oscar-winning director Sam Mendes, American Beauty, has sealed the deal to helm and produce 4 movies on each of the Beatles. Yes, you read that correctly, 4 separate films, each one centering on John, Paul, George, and Ringo. With the full life and music rights of Paul McCartney, Ringo Starr and the families of George Harrison and John Lennon approved, the as yet untitled biopics will be released theatrically in 2027. Apple Corps Limited and the Beatles have both given the go-ahead. According to Deadline, who broke the story, Mendes will guide all 4 films, with separate viewpoints from each musician. The director, who also helmed 2 James Bond picks, Skyfall, 2012, and Spectre, 2015, pitched the audacious idea to Sony Pictures and says he was lucky enough to have 2 studio executives take on a fairly large task with a commitment to propelling these films theatrically in an innovative and exciting way. While there is considerable risk of releasing all 4 movies at the same time, music-based biopics have been proving a particularly hot commodity at the moment. With 2 major music films already in production, the Amy Winehouse film Back to Black, directed by Sam Taylor Johnson, who piloted the John Lennon drama Nowhere Boy in 2009, and Antoine Fuqua turning Michael Jackson's storied career into Michael, there is also Ridley Scott's just announced development of a Bee Gees movie on the horizon. Meanwhile, the Bob Marley biopic Bob Marley, One Love exceeded expectations at the box office over the past weekend, bringing in $50 million. The Beatles have been the subject of countless documentaries in the past, including Peter Jackson's epic 2021 docuseries Get Back, on their January 1969 recording sessions, and Ron Howard's The Beatles, 8 Days a Week, The Touring Years. There have been a number of well-intentioned films that have depicted their interpersonal relationships both inside and outside the band as well, including Nowhere Boy, Backbeat, 1994, The Hours and Times, 1991, and one that was made during Lennon's lifetime, 1979's The Birth of the Beatles. I'm honored to be telling the story of the greatest rock band of all time, and excited to challenge the notion of what constitutes a trip to the movies, said Mendes in a press release statement. Tom Rothman, chairman and CEO of Sony Pictures Motion Picture Group, added in the press release, "Theatrical movie events today must be culturally seismic." Sam's daring, large-scale idea is that and then some. Pairing his premier filmmaking team with the music and the stories of 4 young men who changed the world will rock audiences all over the globe. "We are deeply grateful to all parties and look forward ourselves to breaking some rules with Sam's uniquely artistic vision,"